Hey guys, JB here. Got a couple questions that I got coming in on what should I buy. So let's get into it today. Okay, so every once in a while I get emails in from our community members. If you haven't watched this channel before, by the way, my name's JB Glossinger. I do a bunch of different series, book writing, speed reading, and then this these tech videos based on these devices that I have. I've bought the majority of these devices or had them sent me via reviews, but I get questions, and sometimes these make the best videos. So this question came in, and this is an awesome guy who actually insisted on paying me for this information, which I'm not going to take, but he wanted to sit down with me, and he's got some great questions. I'm going to just go through these because I think they're pertinent to a lot of people. He says, what I'm contemplating on keeping track of notes. I have a lot of notebooks with case notes, handwrite them. He has a hard time keeping track of all these notes. Therefore, it's important to have easy access to naming a note quickly to switch between notes. It's also important to have a larger screen for more room to write lengthy notes. Lined digital paper is a must, and also have the ability to delete an entire line would be a plus. As close to legal pad size as possible. So as we look at the devices that he's reviewing, we're looking at primarily the reMarkable 2, and I'll explain why in a minute, a little bit smaller, and the paper device, okay, which is going to give you that legal size. You see the difference? Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. He says, I work with a lot of large PDFs, okay? So the ability to highlight or underline would be awesome. Large PDFs pose a problem because I understand them to be difficult for smaller devices. So decently quick pages or higher capacity is preferred. So this is an issue. So here's the problem. Both of these devices could work well. But the reader so far on the paper is not the best. In fact, what the paper does is it breaks the PDF up into its own pages, and it works okay. But it's not the best device, but I understand an update's coming pretty soon, which would give you the ability to do that. The best PDF reader and for markup right now is the Onyx Books Max Lumi. I'll tell you that for research papers and those type of things. But I just don't think, I think it's almost better to wait for the paper upgrade that we're going to see pretty soon, and I think you're going to be all right with that. I do think that the reMarkable 2 could work for you, but again, the form factor is a little bit small for what you're looking to do, which is the case load that you're going to have. Finally, writing, the most important factor. Any lag in writing responsiveness will drive me bonkers. And I think we're all like that, right? So we don't want any lag. And both of these devices, not a problem. You're not going to notice any lag since the new paper update or the reMarkable 2. And paper feels extremely important to me. Nothing worse than writing on the iPad and the iPen. And I think a lot of us are the same way, right? We're looking for a current note taker. I personally feel the paper is really scratchy when you're writing on it. It has a paper feel. It does really good. And by the way, this is a Sony unit that was designed a few years ago, and Paper has put their software on it. It works good. I use it every day. The reMarkable 2 still has one of the best writing experiences. I think the thing that's limiting you right now is the size factor. That's going to be a problem. The quick load and upload and exchange between my computer and device is really important. Email, Wi-Fi, be able to switch between 20, 30 PDFs a day. I don't think any of these devices are that great at that yet. But again, the reMarkable 2 has their own software system that will work for you. And I believe the paper, their system works great, and it's going to work. Right now, from what you're looking at, because of the size, I think that the paper is probably your best bet. And from your research, the videos, it seems like the paper would be a good fit. The reMarkable 2 seems too small and limited PDF functionality. I would agree with that, even though the new functionality is good. Is it worth waiting for the Sony DPT to coming out? So that's the big issue. We don't know, and I don't know, and I need to reach out to Quirklogic on that. Sony is coming out with a new device. Are they going to allow the paper to come out with it? So here's a situation where I would be thinking that if I was to buy this device, I would utilize it. It's probably not going to be perfect, but it's going to be accurate. And as you build up your library, when a new device comes out, hopefully it does, you'll be able to upgrade your device to the new Sony DPT. So yes, this has issues. They are very responsive with customer service, and I do like it. And one of the reasons I use it every day over the reMarkable 2 is the size and form factor, and that it hooks up to my Google Drive and I can bring things in and out of them. It's just, I think they need some work to do on their reader, and I know that's coming out soon. And if they can put a really good reader on this device, which I think they will, watch out, you know, and I think that update is coming. And I can't make any guarantees because I'm not Quirklogic, I'm just a reviewer. But I think in your certain case, that's what you need. And then the question keeps going that his wife also has a business and she wants to have a templated PDF where patients would write the information on the template, then send it to them via Bluetooth. They would fill out the form on device 2 and then send it back. So I don't know if you could do that on paper. I don't know if the software is there yet. I know that's more of an iPad issue. I know with the Quirklogic software, you can share a document if they utilize the Quirklogic app software. So if somebody has the Quirklogic app software, you could share a document with them. That's part of their collaboration process. It's really good. And basically they could sign it and you could print it out. So it would work with a paper, but then people would have to put that app on their phone or on their device, right? That would make it really tricky. You could probably have an iPad in the office or another paper device, like 2 paper devices, fill everything out on a paper device and have another paper device with that document open that they sign. That is possible. What I suggest you do on that second part is reach out to Quirklogic. They watch these videos, so they may comment below and see if that works. I don't think it would work on the reMarkable. Maybe the books or some of those other products may have something because they have Android. iPad, you know, you'd be able to do something, but I think maybe we're still in that Quirklogic's paper software where you would have one device with the Quirklogic main going and the other one you're sharing it via their software, which I know works. That could possibly work. So I hope that is a little bit of an answer for you personally, and for people that are looking for a larger note-taking device that feels like paper, that works real well. I would go with the paper. If you want a smaller form factor, I go with the reMarkable 2. The Onyx products work great too, and Supernote, you're not asking about those, but they are good products. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I like those products too. The Onyx products, if you want a little bit more like internet browsing and that type of stuff, then you're going to get more of that with the Onyx products. And then the Supernote products are going to be more note-taking like the reMarkable 2. But if you're looking for size, really you've only got that Onyx Booksmax Lumi, the Quaderno from Fujitsu, which is the same thing. And I would steer you more towards Quirklogic just because their software I feel is really good and you could utilize it with the things that you do. So again, I got another question too that came in. Another person asked, I just purchased and I'm waiting for the reMarkable 2. However, I've watched your channel, starting to get more familiar with the paper. I'm thinking it might be more suitable for my needs. Again, the paper device is more of a bigger device. That's what you're going to use it for. Unlimited canvas. It has its issues and people can comment below and talk a little bit about it. If the battery is a little bit challenging, you got to plug it in. If you're going to carry it around, you got to use a chargeable stylus. Where the reMarkable is a simple note taker, a paper replacement, which both of these are. But the reMarkable 2 is a great device. I was just in a coaching call just a minute ago with a few people that absolutely love the way the files work. They're sending websites to this device. It's still a great device. I think the differentiation would be that this is a bigger device, right? And that would be why you may want to go with this over the reMarkable 2, just because it's bigger, okay? And there's some future pathways. Like I said, if their reader, which they're working on, really kicks butt, then this device is going to be awesome. So as always, if you like these questions being answered, please hit the thumbs up. And it's a community more than a channel, so if you disagree with me, that's fantastic. Just put it in the comments. I don't mind you disagreeing and say, JB, you're crazy. I know we have a lot of users of all different devices, and I don't discriminate against any device. I think it's all about use case and what you want to use. So hopefully those answers will help you and help many other people, because that's what we do on this channel. It's about helping each other. And hopefully you're liking my book writing series and some of those other series, because I'm putting a lot of work into those to help you. And that's what we're doing here. And I hope you're having a great one. So a couple questions answered. By the way, you want to send any questions in to me, hit me up at YouTube at morningcoach.com. I can't answer them all, but I'll do my best to do some more videos like this if you like it and it helps you. Okay? So go have a fantastic day. Any comments you have, please leave them below for these questions that we are answering today. Can you help other people? What do you think they should get? Let me know down below. All right, until the next video, go have a fantastic day. Thanks for being a part of this.